In this video, I'm going to show you a lesser known function in Excel that will make your life so much easier, which is DATEDIF function in Excel. Hey guys, welcome to Excel tutorial channel, and today we are going to learn about the DATEDIF function in Excel. This is really a simple function that can help you calculate the difference between the two dates, either in the days, weeks, or year and months. And it's really great if you want to know how many days or months have passed since two events has happened. So we're gonna learn so much in this video regarding that only in this playlist of date and time playlist. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do it, because in the upcoming days we're gonna cover so much about date and time function in this playlist and also the functionality of Excel. So let's get started. So here we have this demo data here with the name here and date of birth of these names, and we have the age, which is the blank column, which we're gonna find in this video. So we have a join date of this employee, and we have also calculated the retirement date for each of them. So join dates are very random and retirement dates are also inclined towards it. So in the very basic usage of DATEDIF, let's see the arguments of DATEDIF. So now here we're gonna enter the formula here. As you can see, also there's also one thing to remember. As you can see, you cannot find DATEDIF formula in the database here. Why? Because it is not a standard function, hence not a part of functions library. So there are no documentation or has been published by the Microsoft. So Microsoft doesn't promote to use this function, as it also gives the incorrect results, which we gonna cover in this video in the limitations part. If you want to know about that, you can also skip all the part towards the end, which is the limitation part. So here we will enter the DATEDIF and we will open the parentheses here. So basic functionality of this function is to get the number of days, weeks, years, months between the two dates in Excel. So in the very basic, we're gonna find the day here. So for the day part, we need to select the join date here and click comma, and retirement date here, which is the second part. And for the third argument, you need to denote abbreviation for the year, month and days. For the year, we need to add the Y part here. So let's see. So yes, there are 15 years between this date to this date. Okay, so that's the basic functionality of it. So the difference in years is this, right? And second part, we will gonna cover the months part. Just drag it down here, it will give the same result, because for the month part we need to edit this third argument here and enter month, and this will go give you the months between these two dates, which is the 180. As you can also calculate that with the help of years. 15 into 12 is equal to 180. And the next part we're gonna cover is the differences in days. So let me drag this again, and we're gonna enter the D, which is the abbreviation for the days, and click enter. So this much days are there between the join date and the retirement dates. So for the date part, you can also do the same with the help of the same formula which we have done as the basics, like this. So which is the greater value here minus the lower value here, and it gives us the same, which you can also find with the help of simple arithmetic expressions. So that's the basic understanding of this particular formula here, where you're gonna find the basics difference between the two dates, and that's how you do it. But there's also another way you can use that. Let me drag this and create a new column here. So there's also one more thing in which you can also ignore years, or you can also ignore months, you can also ignore days in your calculations. How are you gonna do that? Just let me copy this formula here and paste this here. Okay, so here we have Y here, right? So if you wanna ignore years here and you just want to enter the month part, then how you can do that? You can also do that easily with the y, which value you're gonna ignore first, and then enter m, and there you got the value and it gives you the 0. Why? Because DATEDIF gonna ignore your values 2015 2030, which is the years part, and it ignores the year part and give you the value which is 0, because the joining date is first to first and also the retirement is the same. So that's how you can ignore the years part. And if I want to see, like, let's create a 12th day here and now go to the formula, calculate now. Let me ignore this month, okay, year, so ignore the years. So month will be 0, right? But if we want to find the days, let's ignore the year. I want to find the days between this to this. I don't want to include the 2015 to 2030. You can also do that with the help of days. So there are 11 days in between that. That's how you can do it, right? I know it doesn't solve your purpose, but DATEDIF comes very handy if you want to find the differences in one date to another date, right? So if you want to see years, and in this column we're gonna find the years left towards the retirement. So how we're gonna do that? It's very simple. Just write the DATEDIF here, open the parenthesis. So for the first part, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna select the retirement date here, which is this, right? And now in the second part we're gonna enter today's formula here, right? And now in the third, what parameter we're gonna use here is years. So for the years we have the abbreviation y here and close the parenthesis. There you go, and it gives the number error. That's the purpose I'm gonna tell you here, because for the latest date you need to enter in the first argument here, right, for the same criteria, and for the second you need to add the top, or you can say the future date here. So you cannot alter that in the first or the second. That's how DATEDIF works. And click the enter. So it says the 8 years has left in between this date to this date, right? And to be precise, today's date is 2nd of July 2021, and there are 8 point some years has left, right? So if we apply to this all, so we have left 8 years plus in the retirement date for these particular employees. So that's how you're gonna find with the help of DATEDIF function. So one more example here we're gonna do to get age from the birthday. So pause this video, download this practice sheet in the description box, and find to get the age from the birthday. So we're gonna find the current age of these employees with the help of DATEDIF and today, like just like we have calculated the years left here. Pause this video and do it yourself. This is an exercise in this video. And now we're gonna do that. To find this, first we will enter the DATEDIF here, and for the first argument we need to enter this date. Why this? Because this is the older part, and now we're gonna enter today's formula. And how we're gonna find that in terms of years? So there you go, we got the age of Joseph here, 43, and there you go. That's how you can find age from birthday easily with the help of DATEDIF function in Excel. So hope you got to know this particular function, and now we're gonna find the limitation of this function here. And for the limitation, let me use a simple method here, or you can say data here. Suppose let's take a random date here. Let's say what's the today's date, and today's date is 7th of July, right? And I will take another date like this here, right? So we need to find the difference between these two dates, okay? And let's see what DATEDIF gives us. So it's the lower date and this is the future date, and let's see what year it gives us. So it gives us 6 years. Why is that? Because the DATEDIF function returns the number of complete days. Let me rephrase that: complete days, months or years here. Okay, so this may give the unexpected results when the day month number of the second date is lower than the day month number of the first date here. So as we see, day number of the second date is lower than the day number of the first date, so it gives us the 6 years here. And to correct this, we will imply year formula here. So for the year part, let's see what it gives us, and again select this, and there you go, it gives us the right answer here, which is the 7. So hope you understand that why Excel didn't include this particular function in the function library, because it does give unexpected result in few circumstances like this. Because when the day month number of the second date, which is this, and which is the 1st of July, is lower than the day month number of the first date, which is the 2nd of July, then it gives us the unexpected result, which was the 6 when we applied as dated, but it gives us the accurate when we have applied this particular formula here. So this is the particular limitations for this function. Hope you understand that why Excel didn't include it in the function library here, and hope you can leverage this function to calculate certain elements here, like we have done the years left in the retirement or the age of the particular employee, students or whatsoever. So hope you get the point, how to use and when to use and why to use DATEDIF function, which will make your life easier. Hope you get the point. If you get the point, click the like button. If you have questions, comment in the description box. If you need to share this video to someone, then you can also do the same, and do subscribe if you want to see such videos in the future. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.